Alright, good morning, boys. What's up? Sorry for the late trade recap. I woke up at 10 a.m., which was so stupid, but nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna go over the trade recap. I had a really big losing day. I did not go on tilt. I did not go off edge, nothing crazy. I literally just took a bad trade with a lot of size. Now, the reason I put a lot of size is because I was very confident in the setup, and unfortunately, it just didn't play out as one of those days. Nothing really wrong with it. I hit max loss limit on my fucking 50Ks because 50Ks have no buffer. So, and you guys know obviously trading 150s, which I will show you now. I am going to be moving on with Tradeify because I did lose the Lightning Fundits. You guys know I took a big loss on them, and now I took a small loss on them, so the accounts are gone. And Lucid accounts are still there, but I do want to scale with them. They are a great profit firm. I finally got affiliated with them, so I can help you guys out with the code. Because you guys know I've been trading them for like a month and a half now. And I've really liked them. Now, code NadaqAle will work soon, but until then, they gave me this boof-ass code. If you guys want to use this code right here, I don't know how to make it bigger. Literally the boofest of boofest codes. Like, what is this MPCS code? If you guys want to screenshot this shit or plug this into your checkout link at LucidX, it will save you, I believe, 40% right now. They're running a huge sale. So it honestly will help you out a lot. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how I lost. Let's do some math. 1.3 times 4 is 1,200 plus 4,000 is 5,200 plus 4,000. $9,400 trading Nasdaq this morning, right? Let's go over this trade recap for you guys, right? So coming to market open, I can see, all right, the daily time frame is clearly bullish, in my opinion. Right, there's nothing bearish about this. We're still rejecting this gap, close higher, tapped into this order block, close higher. I want to see price move towards these highs up here, right? What do I see price do? Like I said, I woke up late as fuck. I woke up at 10. So what do I see price do? I see price, tap into OTE of this range, right? We tapped 0.618 to the tick and respected it. Right, now my target, which honestly was correct, but wrong timing, was this unfilled 15-minute gap. So I wanted to take a trade from 0.618 to this unfilled 15-minute gap. Obviously, this is not my entry. I will scale down to the 1 minute. And you'll see, I tried longing here. We got a very clear displacement. Right? We got a very clear displacement to the upside. You guys might notice I'm on the website. I'm on the TradingView website, and that's because for some reason I bought a new computer so I could actually make better content and also play Fortnite on this shit because I can't play Fortnite on a Mac. I bought a new computer and I don't know how to use anything on it, so I'm on the website. I don't know how to use Windows. So essentially tapped OTE, broke structure to the upside, targeting unfilled 15-minute gap. Pretty simple trade. As you can see, I got stopped out. Price ran all the way down here, and then you could have gotten an entry to that unfilled 15-minute gap. Now, would I take this trade again? Not necessarily. I would want to see, first of all, less chop. The way price moving was super slow, and I should have paid more attention to that. I woke up around here once again, so I didn't pay enough attention to the way price was moving previously. I need to start waking up earlier and get my shit together because that was ridiculous waking up that late. Now, ideally, I would have obviously wanted to see price respect this hourly order block inside OTE. That would have been a lot nicer. And if there was some sort of hourly gap here of some sort, that would have been a much nicer confluence as well. In hindsight, I didn't have the best confluences to take this trade, and I should have actually waited for more confirmation. So it wasn't the best quality setup, right? We did have London highs that I didn't want to see get taken. I was up pre-market, and then I fell back asleep. I don't know why price ripped the way it did. I don't like this at all. I think this is a stupid move at 9 a.m. And honestly, something that should have happened at market open. Or some shit like that. But yeah, stupid move to the upside. You could have also taken a short to London lows once you saw price reacting like this. Right? I guess you have... What do you really have here to work with? Because I haven't reviewed this yet. Nothing there. I guess here you retrace into the 5 minute, but you already tapped a bunch of PD arrays here. So this 5-minute short isn't the best. It's not terrible. Like you could short it here. I like this. Right, once you got more confirmation, right? You got this CISD, and then you actually got a rejection from the CISD. This is not a bad short. Honestly, it's a 1-to-1 to this low. Would have played out. Would have probably got a break even if I took that. What else was there? Here you could have taken. I mean, this is a rejection from a gap. Then again, your risk to reward is terrible because you're just aiming for this low. So this trade is not takeable. And you could have top ticked, assuming we're going to go for the lows there. But that's not realistic, is it? Right? Because there's no bearish PD raise up here. There's nothing here causing price to go down, in my opinion. I don't know why we dumped so much. I don't know if it was data driven or not, whatever it was. Not a fan of it at all. Right? Overall, pretty weird price action today. Sorry, where was this? Like I said before, my trade is based off. Don't get confused by all these lines. It's actually really simple. It's me drawing a range from the low to the high of the range. And you have 0.5, 0.618, and 0.705. These are all just not really levels. They're just areas where price usually will react from if you get the range correct. This should, in theory, bottom tick the range, if you want to call it. I use it for confirmation. I use it for theory confirmation if price is respecting a PD array and it is also below 0.5 of the range, but above 0.705, I will use it as a zone for price to reject from. For example, this 0.61 or 0.605 to 0.618 to 0.705, in a sense, is a zone for me to look out for, right? And you can see how price comes into the zone and rejects from into the unfilled 15-minute gap, right? Overall, pretty clean trading day. I don't know why I said that. It was not a clean trading day. It was. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry for my brain cells this morning. I'm just happy I finally got associated with Lucid Trading. I think they're a great fucking prop firm, bro. I've been trading them forever. You guys know that. But I was gonna say, for now on, I will be trading. I just purchased, and I can show you guys this. Obviously, I did just get. Actually, I can't because I'm on Safari. I did just get the Lucid Flex. So you guys know what I'm trading. I got 5 150K Lucid Flex, and I got 5 150K Tradeify Select. Now the Tradeify Select, the way it works is essentially the evals are normal, $9,000 for the 50Ks, $3,000 profit goal, $2,000 drawdown. For the 150Ks, $9,000 profit goal, 4.5K drawdown. And it's a 40% consistency rule on the evals for Tradeify and a 50% consistency rule for the accounts on Lucid. Now, once you pass the accounts and you're actually on the XFAs, there is no consistency rule. Both of them have no consistency rule. On Tradeify, you get to select. The reason it's called the select plan is you get to choose between, all right, do I want a daily loss limit or do I want daily payouts, right? Because there's two options: there's daily payouts and do I want no daily loss limit or do I want daily payouts? Because realistically, those are the options. There's a select plan where you have daily payouts, but your drawdown is $3,500, and you have a max daily loss limit of $1,850, I believe, or $1,750. But your max, I think it's $1,750, and the max loss limit is $3,500, right? Which is relatively low for 150K. But you have daily payouts, or you get payouts every 5 days, and there's no consistency rule or daily loss limit. So pretty fucking good deal. I personally, I'm choosing the one with 5 winning days for a payout. I don't mind my 5 winning days. And I'm also doing on Lucid, the Lucid Flex plan. I'm not even kidding when I tell you guys it is the best thing compared to Top Step. It's the same exact shit as Top Step. None of these accounts have activation fees. None of them have consistency rules when you're on the X and once you're on the XA. Let me whip out the fucking rules for you guys. Wow, I'm an idiot. Can you guys see this? Alright, perfect. I'm going to give you guys the rules for Lucid Flex, right? I don't know where they are, actually. Let's see if we can find them for you guys. There we go. right? This is flex, fund account, whatever the fuck, blah, 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 blah. Max loss, no daily loss limit. You have a 3,000, this is normal, this is standard for any account, 50K, 2,000, or 150K, you have 4,500, right? There's no daily loss limit, and there's no consistency, meaning whatever your P&L is at the end of the 5 trading days, you get to withdraw 50%. Right, and then you keep 90%. Minimum daily profit, right? So on 150K, you want to make 250. On a 50K, you want to make 150. Realistically, no one's trading anything that's not 150K or 50K, I feel like. So you can have $150 for 5 winning days on the 50Ks, or $250 for 5 winning days on the 150Ks, right? Minimum payout request 500. You can request 50% of your account balance, right? And you can trade up to 6 payouts before you get moved to live. This is literally Top Step. This is exactly what Top Step is, right? What is this? 50% of... Okay, oh, there's max payouts. Alright, so $3,000 max payouts. I didn't know that. Alright, $3,000 max payouts on the... But there's no buffer required, which I fuck with heavy. So if I make 4K over the course of 5 trading days, I'm eligible to request $2,000 per account. And that is a $10,000 payout, and I believe my buffer will just become $2,000 from there, right? Alright, this is live, that doesn't matter. Alright, perfect. So yeah, pretty simple, and the market is now dumping, right? We're just bearish now. Overall, pretty shit trading day for me. I don't believe it was the best price action. I mean, price swept pre-market highs and then dumped, right? If you caught shorts, congratulations, because your shorts played out fantastic, right? But besides that, not much to it. I hope you guys all traded safe. I'll always keep you guys updated on my plan with Tradify and Lucid. I think you guys are the main firms I'm trading right now. I don't really trade Alpha Futures just because they have 3 accounts and we have 5 accounts. I'll consider them. For the time being, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.